Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new FTB Infinity Evolved on expert mode with Kryllyk. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys liked the last episode. We got even more to do this episode. Yes, indeed. So we were working on the nuclear reactor. I just wanted to point out right here, we got our first nether iridium ore. Nice. How sweet is that? And we also got a lot of gold and iron. I should process this. This is great. We need it all. Why not? I decided to take out the nullification thing because I'm like, you know what? Worst case, some nether brick. No big deal, right? So I decided to take it out overall, and so far so good. It's working fine. Nothing to see there. Downstairs, let's pop on in here. I closed it all up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. So I upgraded this to an MFE. Oh, look at that. We're almost full on power. And the nuclear reactor's down here doing its thing. It's doing its work. So as you can see, these guys are all outputting the heat. And these guys are getting used up as the fuel. It looks like there's still quite a few ticks left on our uranium before we can start using the depleted uranium that we may require. I definitely also want to get those in a little bit of a safe compartment of some kind so that if for some reason something does blow up, it doesn't blow up the entire base. Yes, that old chestnut. Don't want that. Did I just say that old chestnut? It's fine. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Alright, I actually needed this still open. I've decided to make a little bit of a system here. Now, what we're going to be making is a bit of logistics pipes, and this is definitely something that I would highly recommend for your guys' worlds. So one of the first things that we need is a logistics power junction. That guy right there. This is going to allow us to power our logistics pipes. They do require power, so keep that in mind. Also, what we're going to need is the basic logistic pipe itself. And for that, a little bit of fused quartz, some diamond transport pipes, golden chipset. It's not overly expensive, all things considered. And that gives you the basic logistic pipe. Okay? And then there's a couple variations that you can do with this guy. Here is one. And this is called the provider logistics pipe. So we definitely need to get one of those. And the other one that we need is, oh god, caps lock. Cap lock, please. Please, caps lock. The other one that we need is the remote orderer logistics pipes, which is just another basic with like so. Very straightforward, right? Nothing complicated about this whatsoever. So let's jump on to the back here, and I'll show you what I have set up. So I've just kind of dug out a little pathway. We had a one wide gap behind these storage drawers. Yeah, that's how tight it was. But I made another ender chest that's all red. And you'll see here, I also have an ender pouch that's all red. You can attune an ender pouch just by shift right clicking on an ender chest, and it'll automatically become that color. So keep that in mind. So now what we need to do is, first of all, the remote order is going to go on the logistics pipe. So we'll place that guy down right there. Perfect. The provider pipe is going to go on the drawer controller. And then we basically just need a pipe in between. I'm just going to use another logistics pipe. You could probably just use a stone pipe, but I want to make sure that we're good to go here. Then we need the power junction to be connected to the pipe. Okay? So you can see there it is connected, all that kind of stuff. Now we do need power to this. Luckily, it's not too bad, and it doesn't use up much power at all. So let's see about running some power over here. I'll probably just use the immersive engineering. Oh man, why are my frames so bad right now? Holy cow. I do not even want to know why they're so bad right now. That is brutal. Okay, give me one sec here. Well, I don't know what it is, but my frames are taking a pretty big hit lately, and I have no clue why. Ever since I set up the nether quarry, my frames seem to have dipped a little bit. I might pull it out of there just because I don't know, just for testing purposes. Okay, good. We will then put that there, and we're just going to connect this guy up with some power. Pretty straightforward. Nothing really to see here. This one's a little bit complicated. We'll do this. We'll put it up one and run it down there. This guy will then run, I guess, over to here. Is that going to work? That might work. And then we'll run one up here to work with that. So right there. Boom. Connect it to there. Oh, it's obstructed. Really? Okay, what about... Can you do this? On the back side of a drawer. Seems like that's okay. Okay, we'll do that to that, and that to another connector. Short one. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Another connector right there. Boom. Okay, so now that should be getting power. If I'm not mistaken, we should see... Yes, it's getting power. It's starting to store up the LP. It has a 2 million buffer in it, so it's pretty darn good. And as you can see, everything here, it seems to be okay. All right. I'm just going to dig that out preemptively because we're going to need that right away. So we have the ability to send stuff back. Now, what I'm looking forward to doing is being able to order stuff remotely. So we're going to need this remote orderer, aka the requesting tool, because that's what Direwolf always called it, if I remember correctly, especially back in his 1.4 days. But a couple diamond chipsets and some glass should get us this guy. And all that you need to do is you take this remote orderer and you go over to that remote order pipe and you just right click on it. So now it's connected to the pipe. Okay. Now I'm nowhere near anything really, and I can be over here and boom, there is our entire drawer capacity. So say I want, let's say a chipset. Boom. 1 iron chipset request. 1 iron chipset requested. I can get my red ender pouch, and it's in the ender pouch. So I can now be all the way over at my Thumbcraft area, and I can be like, dang, I really need something. I needed that, I don't know, a diamond. Boom, request 1. 1 diamond requested successfully. Boom, we have our diamond. Now, here's the thing. This works everywhere. So, this is the best thing about this. Just not even in my base. So say I'm over at the witchery area all the way on the far side over here. This is where, for example, an Applied Energistics 2 system, you would not be functioning this without running cabling or P2P networks or this and that to get it over to this area. Well, I can simply just right click and I can get all of my inventory. It doesn't matter where I am in the world. It doesn't matter what world I'm in. I can be in the Nether and I can access my inventory of drawers. Really awesome. It's a great little idea. I wish I would have known about it a little bit earlier, but absolutely fantastic, and I highly recommend building it. It's very good. It's very good. Let's just put it that way. How are we doing power-wise? Our power's fine. I'm not even running the diesel generator. Oh, we hit a beehive. That messes us up every time. And the glowstones. Okay, good. But yeah, so it's pretty darn awesome. I'm not going to lie. I highly recommend it, and I think you guys will benefit from it a whole bunch. Our inventory situation is becoming a little bit of a mess as well. I did add a few more drawers here, which is good. Really? You're not going to go in there, hey? Dang it. Bees. Ugh. They never want to cooperate. Okay. We'll get rid of that. We'll put in the... You know what? The molten comb can be over here somewhere. We'll put it right there. That way we don't get hung up on that. 50... Yeah. We're kind of getting stuck up on these princesses and getting them in and out of the system. Okay. That's fine. I'll just find a place to put them for right now. We'll just put them right there. So that's a bit of a hiccup. I wouldn't mind also just putting glowstone over there because we're mining it. It's pretty straightforward. We can just have some glowstone like right there. Good to go. Now, somebody mentioned to me in chat that there is a thing that they provide, and I believe it's this that he was talking about right here. Trim. Spruce trim, I believe you can use to connect networks together. Now, I have a drawer controller over here, and we have these cables running through this wall here. So I don't know if I can actually connect these ones up very easily. I'm thinking more of just even getting a white ender chest down the road that our auto processing goes through and whatnot so that we can get this stuff automatically in over there. Okay, so that's about that. But honestly, this is the way to go. If you can get it, this is definitely the way to go. There's lots of different things that you can do as well. You can go glowstone, you can add 10 to it, you can subtract 10 from it. You can do a whole stack just by hitting the 3+ sign there, or subtract an entire stack. You can refresh the list. You can, you know, it's sorted by ID right now. You know, you can sort by size. You can sort by the smallest size, name. You know, so there's lots of different ways that you can do this, but really it is fantastic. I also recommend disabling pop-up. It gets rather annoying after a short period of time. So keep that in mind as well. So basically what that means is we could actually put all of our shards and stuff back into our system over here, and we don't even need storage at our Thaumcraft area, for example, because we can just remote order it now. So all of this storage can actually go back over there, which is very nice. Okay, so on to the Thaumcraft side of things. Let's just take a look at our Thaumonomicon. I've done a little bit more research. I got the Silverwood Wand. I got the Thaumium Wand Caps. Wand of Equal Trade. I did some more in the Alchemy section. A lot more in the Artifice section as well. Hoe of Growth. Boots of the Traveler. This is definitely something that I want to get right away. But we are running into a hiccup because it does require golden thread, which is a little bit annoying. Not going to lie. I did a little bit in the golems and a little bit in the thaumic tinkering. Now, I don't really know how to use the osmotic enchanter. I'll have to look it up. I've never used it before, but apparently it works pretty darn good in terms of enchanting, but it has a very high instability when crafting it. So that might be something that we have to look at in the near future. There's a few other things that I've kind of dabbled in, and one of them is the ethereal platform. I can't remember exactly who gave me the idea, but they're like, you know what you need to do? You need to have this floor be one. No hole in the floor. And I'm like, you know what? That is a great idea. I really do need it to be one floor. And how cool would it be if there was some sort of a hidden block that you could just, you know, work towards? Haha, eat one. Have a nice treat. Thank you, Gorma Lilies. We'll also have to automate that, but I also want to set up a whole nother setup for my Botania stuff. So if we put this like this, and we throw in our wand, shift click, it'll give us this ethereal platform from Thaumic Tinkerer. And it's really a great block because as we go up here, as you can see, there's a hole. But we can actually put down this ethereal platform. Now, of course, it doesn't blend in. Maybe it can. Hold on one second. You come with me for one sec. Can we paint the ethereal platform in the painting machine? I wonder. Why did I just do that? I have teleportation. Guys, please don't give me a hard time if I forget that I have teleportation. You can't paint them. Okay. Shucks. Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. I have teleportation. Stop floating around like a little butterfly. Alright. That's too bad. That would have been awesome. Anyways, so the ethereal platform can go there. Now, what this does is you can stand on this like anything else. If you hold shift, you're going to go down, still, onto our arcane levitator. Equally, when we're going up, we can go right through it. And that way we don't have to move either. So I can just stand here, it'll push us up, and we land on this ethereal platform automatically. Pretty sweet, right? I think so. And that brings us up to our arcane infusion room. And I'm surprised nobody asked the question. I was hoping somebody would, but nobody did. Ask about where am I going to put the warded jars? Because there's not a lot of room on this floor. And that's done by design. We will be putting our V storage one level above this, okay? And equally, we need to have a little mini floor underneath this floor for instabilities and stuff like that, just to put skulls and all that kind of stuff. But great little block, that ethereal platform. Tons of fun uses across the board. I've been wanting to make that here for a little bit. Now, that guy is done through smoky quartz, talisman of remedium, which, again, way harder to make than the ethereal platform. I don't know why it's that way, but you can also camouflage, by simply clicking on it. Really? Really? I guess I should have read. Okay, let's see. Does this work? This will be a good test. You can disguise this block as any other just by clicking on it. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work. Huh? Is that not what it just said? You can also camouflage this block as any other by simply clicking on it. Alright. I don't think that's functioning. Unless it doesn't work. It doesn't work with chisel. Blast. It does not work with chisel. Oh, that is terrible. Okay. Alright, well, not a huge deal, but I guess we learned. But you can camouflage it, so that would have been good to know before I built the floor. I don't really want to change the floor, though. I kind of like that funky pattern. So, give me a quick second. I'll be back with you guys, and we got a couple things still yet to do. Alright, so I figured we'd give our little ordering system a bit of a test. So what I want to do is I want to order, a couple stacks of coal. I want to get, I don't have any wool, so let's look at some string. We're going to need 4 string. Boom, done. Request sent. I'm going to need a diamond. Just one, though. Just one, though. Request a diamond, good. I'm going to need a... I guess we don't really have a lava bucket, do we? What else am I going to need? I'm going to need some leather. I'm going to need 4 leather. We're going to need some sticks. Okay, I have 1 stick. We might as well request it. Missing 3 stick. Request 1 stick. Thank you. I guess we'll need to make some more sticks. So, some planks. Let's do 32 planks. And so far, this is working quite nicely, I would say. Yeah, and I think that's about all we need. So now I can just go into my laundry list here and pull out the items that we require. Boom, boom. Excellent. Okay, so the string needs to become wool. The diamond needs to become a mana diamond. Very nice. And we need a bucket of lava. Now, sadly, that is not something that I can get. Don't worry about that. That was fine. Sometimes it teleports at the same time as teleporting. Does that make sense? I hope that does. I don't know. So, like, if I go boom, like so, I don't know. Sometimes it teleports me instead of to the anchor. It's kind of a little bit annoying, just gonna say. Okay, so we need that. We need that. We need to get a few more. I think we need 8. So we need 16. We need a lot of these, don't we? 32 for right now? Is that 4? That is 4. And that'll give us the item frames that we need. Good. That leaves us with the 2 spruce. Excellent. And I think we're good to go. The coal I am just going to be dropping into our system here. Very good. Okay. And let's head on over to the witchery area. I still need a few more of those anchors. You know, getting over to the witchery area right away, all that kind of stuff would be just awesome. Now, whiff of magic. Oh, thank God we have a couple. Thank the Lord we got a couple. Let's get our attune stone. We're going to put our wool and all of this. And we are making the spinning wheel. I've actually never used this device. So we're going to find out how to use it right away. So we need to make golden thread. Or whatever you call it. Golden string, golden thread. Golden thread. So we need a hay bale. And do we need a whiff of magic? And that'll give us 3? We need a whiff of magic for it? Oy vey. Okay. Alright. I guess I need to cut down more rowan saplings right away here. Yeah. Do we have bone meal? I got a little bit. Request all. No, no, no. Request all. Or what is it? There's actually a shortcut. Is it like Shift A, Control A? Control A will allow you to request all that you have. Okay. That's good to know as well. There's lots of little tricks and whatnot in this game. I highly recommend using most of them. So, yeah, I'm going to chop down a few more of these guys while we're here. And I'll be back with you all very shortly. Oh, okay, so now we just need some hay bales here. And let's just get some wheat. Beautiful. Let's just request the 9 that we need. Boom, request successful. Bingo, bango. Now, one of the things that you should be weary of is you probably will need to chunk load your base when doing this. So keep that in mind. So we're going to put in the hay bale and the whiff of magic. And this should just do its thing, right? With witchery powers. Oh, look at me. I'm being a witch. Work the spinning wheel with no hands. That's right. No hands. Okay, so that gave me 3 golden thread. Now, if I remember correctly, the boots of the traveler. Boom. Wait. Yes, the enchanted fabric. Each one requires 2. So we are going to have to repeat that process. Luckily, I did get another setup here. So that's good. We can actually repeat this process because we're going to need 4 at all times. Okay, for this. Hello. There we go. Okay, good. Hay bale and the whiff of magic. Boom. Golden thread. Very nice. So that's a good start. We got that going for us. And we can basically now just work our way over to the boots of the traveler. Now, the boots of the traveler, I'm pretty sure this is still the accurate recipe. I'm just going to double check in NEI. Yeah, so a couple of air shards, 2 enchanted fabrics, feather, and a clownfish. Okay. I think we have all of that, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go quickly check with our fisher up here. but I'm pretty sure... By the way, you can get plastic sheets from this thing. They're just few and far between. We do have a clownfish. Very good. Oh, we got a name tag. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we got the clownfish. What else do we need? We need to make the enchanted fabric, which is going to require 6 string per. So that's 12 string total. So let's go 12 string. Request. We can now get it. Boom, just like so. Oh, this is going to be such a lifesaver. You guys have no idea. And once I get these boots of the traveler and we start being able to just even move around faster, it's going to be a dream. Okay, so this goes like this. And with the golden thread around it, gives us the 2 enchanted fabric that we need. That's perfect. And... now we need a feather. I already got the clownfish and a couple of air shards. So a couple of air shards, very easily done. We need the feather. Request me 1. And that was it. Okay, good. Now this does need to be done on the Arcane Infusion setup. So you can see it here. Arcane Infusion. It's pretty much negligible, so you shouldn't run into too many difficulties. But we do also need some leather boots. Okay. So we need some leather. We have 1 piece of leather. So let's get some rotten flesh. We need 4. Boom. And then we need some rubber. Rubber for 2. Request. And this should give us the amount that we need for the rubber boots. I just got to head over to my Botania area here. So I've been really debating Botania in general lately, and I'm thinking maybe another tower off of... oh, dang it. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe another tower off of our current tower would be pretty cool. Why aren't these getting soaked up? Why aren't these getting eaten? Are they no longer bound? Really? Really? Oh no. Okay. You are not bound. You are not bound. You are not bound. Okay. I think that fixed it all. Good. Silly thing. Trying to make mana over here. Okay, good. Alright, good enough for now. There, I heard them work. And we got the leather. We came for what we were looking for. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe an overgrown tower as part of this tower could be pretty cool. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think on Botania. One person recommended like a tree house type thing. And I thought that could be pretty cool too. But, you know, it'd take a lot more work. Alright, so we need Volatus and Iter. Okay. That's not too bad. So we need Volatus and Iter. Let's find out exactly what's going to give us those. And then we can start working on getting them all set up. So Iter should be... oh god. I don't really know. I think fence gates are a thing that are Iter as well. So that could be a thing. Apparently transfer pipes. That might work. You never know. And Volatus is basically feathers. And that's it? And a bow? Okay. So feathers and a bow. Interesting. That's all I've found for each. Okay. Let me get a few things together. I think I have to go find some feathers or something. So that's not fun. But yeah, I will be back. I swear, no animals were harmed during the making of this video. I promise. Okay? I did not do anything. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, so we need 25 Volatus. So we're going to need about 13 feathers, give or take. I'm going to do 16 to make it a nice round, even number. Remember how I said always do things on the 8s? So we're going to start those cooking up in our alembics here. And we're going to need some jars. And I don't believe we have what we need for it. Glass, mana, no, we do not. So we need to get 6 glass on its way. While we're waiting for this to redistribute and re-evaluate, we can quickly run on over to our Britannia setup here, and we need to make some mana glass. Oh, no, 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 don't take the coal. It's fine. It's fine. So 6 mana glass, just like so. I'm like holding shift because of the ring of magnetization. I don't want any of it. And we need to get some mana glass panes. Now these guys are going to go in a semicircle just like that. Good. And what these guys are going to make are warded jars right here. So we also need a great wood slab. Okay. Luckily, somebody did tell me a very nice tip on one of the previous episodes where they were like, hey, you know what? You should totally put the great wood in the sawmill. And it works. And it works. So let's put this away. Let's wait for this to finish. And then we'll put in the great wood. Alright, and great wood time. Very nice. We'll get that crafting up quite nicely. Good. Yes, give me all the great wood. All of it. We'll put those feathers away because those are spares. We'll save those for later. Also, boats are a pretty darn good source of iter, as are mana pearls. But I don't have a lot of mana pearls right now. I've kind of been using quite a few of them. So we're going to stick with the boats for right now. So these guys need to become these guys. Excellent. Some great wood slabs on the top, like so. And a little bit of mana is going to give us some warded jars. Now, 2 is probably not enough. Just saying. Let's do a quick swap here. We can see the Volatus and the air now. Let's get out our glass files. Take the air and the Volatus. Very good. Okay. I'm probably going to need more of these as well, which is more mana glass. Holy cow. All right. All the mana glass. I don't have a file of air yet. This will all get a little bit easier, though, as we progress on. So we're going to head on upstairs. And because we're doing this first one kind of as a temporary setup, I'm just going to place down the 2 jars of the stuff that we need right here. So then 1, 2, 3, that's 24. Now, the boots required 25, if I'm not mistaken, of the Volatus. It does. So there's the last little bit. Good. And then the iter, we're just going to get cooking up here, just the boats, like so. I'll swap out my gear again and sleep off the nighttime. And then that should give us the other stuff that we need. Now, there's plenty of ways to do different things with this, but I'm just so excited to get the Boots of the Traveler up and running that I'm going to start prepping everything here. So you put the leather boots in the middle. As it shows here, we need 2 air shards and then the 2 enchanted fabrics. Okay, so let's go air, air. Then we'll go enchanted fabric, like so. Maybe not here, maybe there. That might be a little bit more symmetrical. Feather and clownfish. Nice. So now all we basically have to do is hit it with our wand, and we should start crafting this. But do not do that before you have enough in your warded jars, okay? That is a huge warning. You will run into a lot of problems if you do that. Okay, let's get out our files again. We should be done. 28. I did not make an even amount, did I? Of course I didn't. Let's get 5 more planks. Plank, please, plus 5. We'll make another boat. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. There we go. Another boat, please. 1 more. I gotta keep it even. Thank you. Okay. One more boat. Cook. Thank you very much. Okay. We'll need our wand as well, so that's good. And this should be almost done as well, and then we should get everything that we need. One more iter. Good. That's 8. We should have 32 of the aqua and 24 of the arbor, which is one of the worst to have. Just saying. Barely gets used for anything. Okay, the iter, though, we definitely need. And how much did we need? We needed 25 of that as well. Okay, perfect amount. All right, let's get upstairs and let's craft our boots of the traveler. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ready for it? Shabam. It's starting to go. So now it's pulling in those resources, the 25 of each that it was requiring. You have to watch for instabilities, okay? I left my other armor downstairs. It's fine. We should be okay. But as you can see, it's pulling out the iter now. Get that nice red color going. Certain things can actually knock things off the pedestal and really mess up the way your crafting works. So make sure you're good to go with that as well. Ow! See, that just shocked me. But it didn't... Oh, no, 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 no. We got it back. We're fine. Okay. What? Again? And see, it pulled a little bit more of the V to accomplish that. But we have our boots of the traveler. Oh, yeah. Look at how much faster we are. It's so nice. Okay. Oh, dear. That's dangerous. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick swap because we need to clear that mess up big time. We do not want any taint around here. Okay. Let's just get any sort of block. Let's just do this. Boom. 64. This is why it's so nice to have a wonderful little setup here. Okay, and we'll hover this, and shabam, shabam, shabam. Just covering it with dirt like this will solve the problem. Basically, any block would solve the problem. Okay, good. But we have our boots of the traveler. Yes, how awesome is that? So like I said, we did use a little bit more. You can see actually up in Wayla. So we actually used 1 extra volatus there because it knocked off the clownfish and needed to sustain itself is kind of the best way that I can describe it. So definitely be careful when crafting with the arcane infusion. It can lead to difficulties. That's all I'll say. We'll leave it there for right now. Okay. Boots of the Traveler. Yes, you. Thank you. You can be crafted into stuff. And this is stuff that I really, really want. Especially the Soujourner Sash. Now, why do I want the Soujourner Sash? I want the Soujourner Sash because it doesn't take up an armor slot. Alright? So, let me get the items that we need. Oh dear. Lots more whiff of magic. That's a problem. That's a problem. Rune of Earth, Rune of Air, and a Mana Steel Ingot. Should be pretty straightforward. I'm going to get the stuff that we need, and Soujourner Sash. Here we come. Alright, so I have gone so long on this video, I lost complete track of the time, but there we go, we have everything for the Soujourner Sash, and now we can keep our regular armor and still get all of the benefits of the boots of the... What? What? No. Where's my step assist? Where's my speed? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? It needs mana, doesn't it? It needs mana. Well, that's it for this episode anyways. Oh, God. What? That's it for me. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.